Hey traders, it's Sunday, February 7th, 2016, and it's Super Bowl day. Go Panthers! Keep pounding. They are gonna really rock this thing, and I can't wait to watch it. All right, let's talk some business. Let's start with the US dollar. Just wanted to show you, this structure that has been really well in defining price points over the years. And if we zoom in a little bit, there are a couple of things that really stand out right now, which is this sliding parallel. Has been support here, 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 and again on Thursday and Friday. Now, of interest is also, it was support here, didn't reach it, support here, didn't reach it, support here, didn't reach it, support here. So chances are, if it's a repeating pattern, we should see a decent pullback, or rather a decent, retracement of the carnage that we've seen over the past few days. And another thing that's very interesting is the volume. So look at this. I mean, if volume is supposed to be random, then why is it that so many days in a row, except for this peak, of course, so many days in a row there was this volume at these levels? Probably, and I'm pretty sure of it, has to do with the front running that the Chinese have been doing for the Chinese New Year that started. So we could see some tapering off of the relentless dollar selling that we've seen. And as always, if there's a lot of people that want to get out of a door and the door's not wide enough, at some point it's not going to work anymore. All right, so what are we looking at for levels? So the whole premise is, and you'll see that in the other charts too, is that I'm thinking we're gonna see some dollar strength, right? We also seeing here with the fib levels, confluences. Well, obviously, because the lows were so close to each other. So what I'm looking at is 12,204. I really think we could reach that, and a daily reversal support at 12,230. Okay, so I'm not saying that we're not on the verge of a huge dollar depreciation. It's certainly possible, but it's not going to be a straight line, obviously. Okay, all right, then let's look at some indices. SPX 500 first. Yeah, what is there to say? This was my level, red band. Above is okay, we could still get constructive. Below here, it's going to become problematic. I've drawn a little fork here with striped lines because it hasn't been really validated yet. We could also see a little bit more down if I move the fork like this or like this, but in essence the red zone is pretty important going forward. All right, so same thing here. Dollar strength should translate into some strength in the S&P. Levels here, 1888, and if we go higher, would be my preferred scenario. To go short again is 1960, 1959, 1960, and then we go down again. That's what I think. Okay, same thing, DAX. Oh, not DAX. JER 30. Something interesting here too. Let me see if I can make this a lot of lines. All right, so of course, like I said in the previous videos, those are not, you know, random. They catch the highs pretty nicely, and they're all sliding parallels. So of course it's not clean, but you know, you get the point. And that is also why this region here, it is the median line from a very near-term fork. It is right. This is a trend line. I always draw my trend lines in blue, so I know it's a trend line and not a fork or sliding parallel or whatever. Yeah, excuse my voice. It was carnival in Germany yesterday. Yeah. So, you know, this confluence of all these lines here, that makes it the 10,000 level. It's something that I think it's going to be attracted to before probably down again. Okay. So, okay. And if we talk about the DAX, we have to talk about the euro dollar. Same thing. If the DAX is going to go higher, euro dollar is going to go lower. We had quite a good run and really amazing touches here on the upper parallel, almost uncanny, and that really means that this fork is really validated for me. The price action around the median line, the lower parallel, the upper parallel, and as is with Andrew's pitchforks, there's a, let's say, an 85% chance that the median line will be revisited. Of course, yeah, I don't think it's going to be tomorrow, but you know, during this week at some point we will reach this median line and maybe go a bit below it. So you know, low 110s are looking interesting, and if we have some continued dollar strength, then the same thing. Normally, you know, this trend line from 2014 was broken, and usually there's a retest. So at some point we could retest this line, and what better place to do it than on a lower parallel, right? So, you know, 108.80s, that is certainly a possibility. All right, then US dollar, Japanese yen, also very interesting structure here. This fork here with the red median line has been support a number of times, support and resistance a number of times. You know, we went under it here, over it, under it, over it, and basically this whole region here, it was definitely a sign that selling was getting overdone. Okay, so looking up, and yeah, 118.85 level I envisage right now. So dollar, Japanese yen up. Also here, you know, the trend line, RSI trend line that was broken, will be retested or is about to be retested. So I'm not saying we could still go a bit lower before we go higher, but 116 should hold, and then we go higher. Okay, what else? Yeah. Then dollar CAD. Yeah, the structure here, really clean. I've got to change this line. So as you saw, I issued a trade last Wednesday when price was here, because I really thought, okay, we're gonna pull back, and then it went lower, like for 100 pips still. But the idea that I had on Wednesday was right. This level should be retested. Excuse me. This daily reversal support level at 39.45 should cap it. So the trade is 1.3930 short. If you're a subscriber, then you knew about this trade for like a couple of days already. Okay, next, the pair that I will never ever trade again, the pound. This is just a mess. Not sure what is going on. Basically, I'm never sure about the pound. Even with the dollar strength that I think is coming, I think the pound could see some more gains, and this level between 48 and 48.70, that should be a level or a range where you could look for shorts again. I could be wrong. Yeah, pound, dollar, awful pair. Okay. What else? So, and then of course we have the Aussie. Well, it's quite a day on Friday. It's a huge candle. Dollar strength, obviously. I'm actually still a bull on commodity currencies. So yeah, Canadian dollar, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, they should, even with dollar strength, they should really fight back. So I'm thinking up from here, basically, yeah, from here, and these are the levels. Okay, so if you're a subscriber, you see everything like this on the site, right? Yeah. Okay, then the Kiwi. Oops. Yeah, basically the same. Yeah, I had this pink, these pink lines here. I took them off. We could probably go down a little bit more before we go up. We'll see how the open is. But I don't think that we can make a determination before Monday, after the US Open, because Mondays is always such a whatever moves there are on Monday, they're retraced on Tuesday lately. It's really weird. Okay, so as I said, maybe a bit lower but then higher, and still looking for the 161.8 at 67.60. That should still be reached. And going forward, 2016, 2017, Aussie, Kiwi, yeah, that's going to be, they have the potential to, yeah, as you can see, to really go 72 or heck, even 74. Okay. It's really a nice bottoming pattern here, and once we clear 69, low 69s, we should really extend to the upside, in my opinion. Okay, then Swissy. Interesting here too. So look at this fork. You know, it's like freehand. I really don't like having the median line start here, but it really described price pretty well. And you know, the lower parallel, the upper parallel, support and resistance on the median line, especially here. I don't think we're gonna go lower though. Should go back higher, and some targets could be, which would actually bring us outside of the fork again. So I don't have since it hasn't reached the median line yet. You know, the fork isn't validated, so we're just gonna ignore it. I like it to be there in case we get to the median line and it gets validated. Then I already have it. But I would say back to 101.87 with dollar strength. Yeah. All right. Seriously? Okay. I'm doing something wrong, I guess. The stream is offline. Okay. I'm finished anyway. So I'm gonna wrap this up. It is recording, so I could always upload it and then you could watch it again. I don't know what I did wrong again. So I really have to figure this one out. So okay, I'm gonna upload this, and have a great weekend, or the rest of your weekend. Go Panthers! Looking at the Super Bowl. It's gonna be awesome. All right, have a good day. Bye.